Levinson Blade Delta Telecaster style guitar. Standard, Delta Standard. I think that makes this the T1 or T2. Can't remember. Bought it years ago at Rocktown Music in Darwin, and it's a teak body, maple neck, medium size, not too chunky, but still a a vintage, big fat sort of round neck. Rosewood fingerboard, probably the best neck I've ever owned for an electric guitar. I think it's nickel frets. They've held up well. I've had a bit of stainless steel and they haven't worn away. And it's got this amazing variable spectrum control. At the moment it's in bypass. Then it gives you a mid boost, and to my ear that sounds like a clon. And it's not that he based it on a clon. He invented this way before clon came out. But it has this really mid-forward push that maintains all of the normal detail of the sound, but it gives it a real cranking, forceful note into the preamp. So this sounds really awesome on chords. This is just blowing me away. And it has a bass and treble boost on the other side, so it's a three-way. Bass, treble boost, bypass, and then mid boost. And as you can hear, it's pretty much silent. There's a little bit of on the bass treble boost. I've got the treble down on that. You can get a bit of a Stratocaster imitation there. Actually, quite a good Stratocaster, Texas Strat sort of imitation sound. I don't particularly like that treble, so I've tuned it down. Sorry, you're not going to hear it, but you can get that Texas Blues Alley kind of sound. And the bass is really fat though, so that's kind of cool. If you want, you can just take the treble out like I have, or even take it out more, and then just have the bass fatten up, which is really cool. I quite like the bass and treble boost on the neck pickup, and then the mid-range boost on the bridge pickup. It gets some really great sounds. So I think he invented this so that you could get you could have a traditional guitar and play all those variety of sort of softer sounds back in the 80s and 90s, but then it could keep up with things like Les Pauls with pedals and hot Strats, Ibanez, and all these new hot pickup guitars that were coming out at the time. So I could keep up with it in the studio and give people like basically a workhorse. They could do a bit more of that dirty, saturated stuff. Anyway, so here we go. I'll just give you an idea about the sound of it. So this is no VSC. Let's go to the neck. Now the bridge pickup. Nice. Very MIDI actually. Now I go in the middle position, both pickups. Actually, revision. Here's the neck. Bridge. Both. Yeah, great Telecaster style sounds, and I like how when I'm coming up here, it has this really nice. It reminds me of tellies I've played, like butterscotch type ones. something about that sound. So let's have a look at the variable spectrum control into the bridge pickup with the mid boost, but I'll start with it off. Great sound with it off, but this really raunchy sound on. Sounds so good. So now let's go to the neck pickup, and this is no VSC. Bass triple boost. That's kind of cool. It's still got that mid-range in it, but it's got that massive bass boost. Let's have a look at the idea of using that for maybe lead breaks. So, no VSC. You see? Let's try it with a swell. Nah, I didn't pull that off so well. Okay. That was with no VSC, sorry. I'll do it again with the VSC and the swelling. Think a lot more of the percussion at the start of the notes coming out. You could do it without it. It's just my technique's not good enough, I think. Pretty cool. Try the same thing with the bridge pickup and the toggle down for the mid boost. Cool, funky sounds, funky tone, middle position. put the bass and treble boost on. Remember the treble's a bit low. I think that's a song off of the Cocktail soundtrack, you know, the Tom Cruise movie. Guess I Love You So, I think it's called. Great little cute song. Not that I'm playing it properly. Okay, so middle position with the mid boost. I'll start without it. Oh, sorry, that was with the bass on. Excuse me. So, bypassed. Mid boost. The mid boost on that middle position does actually darken up the treble notes of the E and the B string. They're there, but a lot of the harmonics coming off that are gone. And but the mid range down here on the chord, you know, and this sort of frequency response here, actually sounds really nice. No, it doesn't sound as good as the bridge pickup by itself, but it's really good. It sounds a bit darker though. Cool. You could then switch it into the bridge by itself. It seems to be it's a bit louder with the bridge by itself. I don't know why, but anyway, it is. And that means it's useful because in the verse of a song, it's still a rocking song, let's say, you could have it in the middle position. Chorus, maybe. Different song, but who cares? Anyway, hours of fun. It's really flexible. It's is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. I find that some of the treble notes up here lacking a bit of sustain. But if you hit the note right, it's still there. But to be honest, a lot of butterscotch telly, sort of that 50s telly, kind of has that sound as well anyway, where the board becomes really stiff up here, where it connects to the body. But this having this control on it, the VSC, is really awesome. Like it's, I'm surprised it didn't take off actually. I guess people are used to having pedals nowadays, but not so much in the past. I think this actually sounds better than any of my nice pedals I've got. What have I got? Holy Fire, Creation Audio Labs, I think it's called. Creation Audio, Holy Fire, really awesome sort of bluesy pedal. Americana by DMB. Yeah, that's all my gain pedals, just two. Nothing really heavy. Anyway, bypass.